Hi guys, and maybe you can tell by the sound of the birds chirping, I am out in my RV also because of this kind of setup, but today I want to try out this Wolfgang Puck Panini press I recently picked up on HSN. I think it was their Today Special. I'm pretty sure it's still on their appreciation price right now, and they have free shipping this weekend, so I thought why not try it out. I did pick up 3 of them, 2 in this kind of clay color and then 1 in stainless that I assume, you know, my son can take with him whenever he moves out. He's getting older, and I just thought it was a good thing to have. So, and the price was amazing, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna get that. So I'll link it if it's still available in the description box, possibly in the little bag that's right here, little shopping bag. And those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So let's open this guy up. Panini press. It's kind of on, I think, on the smaller side. I have one of his other presses that locks in and it's kind of larger, so let's see what this one's like. So I'm just gonna get this guy open. I will be right back. I just want to cut the tape. It's just kind of an awkward angle. Come out of the way. Okay, all packaged. That is such a pretty color. I really like in my kitchen inside the house, I have a lot of brown. Well, my tile is brown, but in here, you know, I was thinking about getting one that was more gray or like a stainless or black because everything in here is kind of like that, but my cabinetry in here is kind of like a darker brown. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it at all. But anyway, let's open this guy up. What I'm going to do today is probably just make like a grilled cheese, you know, like a panini kind of sandwich, but just grilled cheese because that's what I feel like. I did grab some hamburger patties to try out in here. I was going to pick up a steak, but I thought, honestly, I probably wouldn't put a steak in here. That's just my preference, but I know Wolfgang Puck, when he showed it, they put a steak in there. Let me put some of these things to the side. And let's see, is that lighting still okay? So funny enough, when I got this RV, this usually has a glass top, but since this is the GE Profile stuff instead of the Magic Chef came with that glass. GE Profile is usually a little, I guess, higher end. It's not that much difference, but this one doesn't have a glass piece here, so I had to put this over there. I usually put a wood chopping board here to give myself a little bit more surface, but anyway, that's the RV and not this. So let's open this guy up. I can grab a, oh, I love that, ruler when I go back inside the house. Right now I don't really know how big this is, but hopefully you can tell by the size of my hand. I don't have the smallest hands in the world. It's a good size. Let me bring it a little bit closer. Nice grill here, grill on the top. What I liked when I opened it up, it looked like it almost had a hydros, because see how it lays down? It kind of turns. It has a very nice action. That looks really nice. In the back you have that really heavy duty wire there. I'm going to plug it in right behind here. The plug, again, is not too long. That's just typical with appliances like this because, you know, the whole point is to have it pretty close. It doesn't get knocked off or something if you take it across the room or something. But anyway, so we have that. And then the drip cup. And honestly, this is the reason I even went to get another, well, one for here in the RV, but one for the house, because my drip cup from the other one, I don't know what I did with it. It was long because it just drips down the whole front. So I put a plate there and it's kind of annoying. But we have this guy and you would just place it there and the drippings come down that way. You have your lights, red and green. So red is it's heating up, green when it's ready to go. And yeah, we'll just do that up. I'll probably wipe this down with a little bit of oil. But other than that, I'm not going to do much to it. So let me go grab, well, I have napkins in here, paper towels, but some oil, and we'll let it warm up, and then we'll do a grilled cheese first, and then we'll do a couple hamburger patties. Before I get too far, I will say it does come with, of course, your instruction manual, which usually has recipes. And there, you know, even when I did the, and I use it still to this day, and I have Zojirushi machines, and you know, think I would use those, but it's really easy to use the Wolfgang Puck bread maker, and I use his pizza recipe all the time, the focaccia recipe, as far as like the doughs, and I think there's a couple other ones, but they come out really well and really quickly, and they're yummy chicken burgers wrapped in bacon, brie and apple panini, grilled flatbread, coconut chicken. That's interesting. French dip sandwich. Anyway, lots of recipes in there. I will be right back and grab some oil. Let's go ahead and undo this and get it plugged in. There you go. That's the easiest way to do it. My RV is plugged into the shore power, which is basically here at my house, so I'll put this in a spot where it needs to be in a minute. So that's good. Okay, I'm just getting oil. I have grapeseed oil, whatever. I don't know if I would prep it with olive oil, but do whatever you like, only because the temperature on that is going to get kind of high. Maybe a it'll scorch and get nasty. Who knows? So yeah, there's not a lot of washing. I did say I was going to measure these plates, didn't I? Oh well, maybe it says on the inside. I feel it's already heating up, so that's good. Just clean that off with some oil. This is not something you're going to submerge. The plates don't come away, so just wipe it down every time you use it. That's kind of typical of like my other panini presses. Except for the ones where you can switch out the plates. You know, sometimes you have that kind of thing. And that guy. Yeah, it is getting hot, guys. Really quickly. Okay. So, since that's getting hot pretty quick, I'm gonna go grab what I need. I was thinking about putting a board here, I forgot to grab that while I was away, but that's okay. We're gonna work with it like here. I want something that'll hold this little guy without falling over. I don't really think a lot of anything's gonna come out into this little cup because I'm just making a grilled cheese. But we'll let that heat up. When I go grab the stuff and come back, you know, I'll kind of have a gauge of how long it took for it to heat up, but I don't imagine it would take too long. I would say that it took me about a minute and a half to go and grab this stuff, so it's already ready to go. I have a little pepper jack cheese, some mayo. I love this mayo. It's like Kewpie mayo. It's like the Japanese mayo that's made, I think, just from egg yolks, and it's really good stuff. And some garlic sourdough bread I just picked up. So I like this kind of thing for paninis. And the mayo, for me, goes on the outside. So that's how I do that ever since I learned that from, I think, like Martha Stewart, maybe, I don't know, a decade ago or so. So for this kind of thing, let me pan down just a little bit. It's not the biggest deal. Sorry about the shadows. I don't know where those come from. Oh, you know what? Hello. There's another little light. I don't know if that helps anything. I don't put this inside, but if you're making your sandwich, obviously, if you want to put that in, go ahead. I normally just make my sandwiches with one piece of cheese, but I'm going to open this up. I'll do 2 pieces so it's a little bit bigger, and also it'll maybe be a little chewy, like more for the effect. I don't really like it falling out, so I'm going to fold this over. This cheese is from Aldi, so I hope it gets melty. I don't know. I don't see why it wouldn't, but there you go. So, very sad little sandwich. I will say, when I make my sandwiches, because I put this on the outside, I'll put some on it right now. Maybe a little more. I'll spread that out. Doesn't have to go everywhere, but, you know, pretty good amount there. I'll, instead of having this all in my hands, I'll turn it over on here. It's already steaming, you hear that? And then I'll put the rest of the mayo on here. And then close it up. My husband's doing some RV stuff outside too, or doing something in the garage, so you might hear him. Again, I don't put a ton. And when I bring this down, I'll show you when I bring this guy down, it kind of flattens out and just fits on there so nicely. I usually give it a little bit of a push. It doesn't latch closed or anything, so that's good, actually, because the whole point of a panini is that it stays the height of whatever you put in there instead of flattening it out. I'm going to leave that alone. It turned from green to go because now there's something cold in there. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean, oh, your sandwich is ready, you know, later. It's just, you're going to keep an eye out. I usually do like maybe 2 minutes. What I'm going to do is go put this stuff back in the fridge because I don't have my RV fridge on, and I'll be right back. It smells really good in here. You probably shouldn't leave it unattended, but I would say it's been about a minute and a half. That is a really nice color, the way it's bubbling and everything. Cheese is already melted, so let's go ahead and get this guy off of here. I will say it didn't come with a spatula or anything like that to help you do that. I'm going to wipe that down and let it come back up to temp. It's already there. It says it's green, so it's going to get nice and hot, and actually that's perfect for burgers, so I'm just wiping that down. It didn't really need to be wiped down, to be honest, but there you go. Nice and crispy. Oh my gosh, that sounds really nice. Okay, let's pan down a little bit. And now I'm thinking about it, I should just put this in my dinette because it could just sit there. It didn't have to be in the kitchen. It is really hot, so I'm gonna try to hold it with that guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would say that it took about a minute and a half, and it probably doesn't need much more than that. Now I really pushed down on it so you're not going to have a cheese thing, but I just want to show you how melty the cheese is. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off that. Let's see. Let's take a bite. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Cheese, really good. All right, I'm gonna take this inside and share it. I'm gonna come back with some frozen patties, probably just 2 of them, and I'll be right back. So good in here. This time I was gone for a couple more minutes because I talked to my husband for a little bit before I came back. So it's nice and hot. I just grabbed some basic ground beef patties. These are 73.27 because I don't know, guys. 80-20 is okay. The 15, 85, those kind of things I like better, a little more of this. Now again, with these guys, they don't have any kind of seasoning, and if I put salt on it, it's just gonna fall off. But usually what I do is I salt and pepper, as I turn them. So let's go ahead and get that on there. All right, sizzling already. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on here. You want to put your ground, your hamburger spices, something better than just salt and pepper, go for it. I'm just making some quick lunch here. All right, I'm gonna let that. The thing is with these, I'm not gonna turn them, so I kind of feel like I should turn them over just to get some salt and pepper on them, but that's okay. That is not enough seasoning for what I normally would do. Maybe I'll just put on afterwards. But okay, let's see. I don't know how I was able to tell how long it takes, but I'm gonna go put these in the freezer. Generally don't leave these things unattended. I'm gonna go put these back in the house, and I will come back and I'll let you know. I probably won't check them for at least 3 minutes because, it's burgers, We're just gonna hold on to that. Okay, perfect. I'll be back. 3 or 4 minutes. I see some drippings in here. Coming right down, not making a mess, which is great. Let's check this out. Those look pretty good. I will probably give it a couple more minutes. There's a lot of fat coming off those though. So let's go maybe 2 more minutes. I don't see that they're getting much browner, and I will say there's some drippings coming off the back when you open it. I don't know if you saw that. There's drips coming down, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. That's not great. I'm gonna give it a turn. Now let me salt and pepper them. I'm gonna get some cross-hatching grill marks on here. A little salt, little pepper. I will say my, knock on wood, my fire alarm, smoke alarm, should I say, it goes off all the time. This RV's built a little different. There's no window up here. It's over to the side. My other RV had a window right behind this, so whenever I'm cooking, it goes off, and it hasn't gone off, so I think that's good. A good sign. So the smoke isn't like so much. There is some though. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, I'll be back. These in here is lamb burgers, and it says 3 to 5 minutes. Now, of course, these were from frozen, so I would say 7 to 10 minutes. I'm just saying 10 on the long side. I don't know. Let's give it a look-see. So those look a lot prettier, a lot more cooked, and I think we're good because I guess we can tell. We'll take it off of here. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. I'm not super happy that the drips come off the back. I'm going to unplug this thing. And I'm going to measure this right quick. For whatever reason, my camera battery's almost dead. That's not great. Let's see here. It is 10, just over 10 inches by 7. And that's like what actually goes inside of those grills, the grill marks. No, I mean, it's done. So 6 to 10 minutes, let's say, because I probably could have taken off a minute ago. Not bad. They look pretty. There you go. That's better lighting. All right, guys. Well, just quick try out of this guy so far. Looking good. I mean, we pretty much always make sandwiches with these things. This guy's gonna stay here. I'm gonna clean it out. That means just wiping it down, and then as I wipe it down, I usually push whatever is left of the fat, because this thing's hot right now. I don't want to do it quite yet. I just push it down into this little guy and then dispose of that. And that's it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have a couple of images coming up. My husband already ate the grilled cheese, so that one's not going to happen. But I will see if I can get some other images. Links will be there as available, and I'll see you at the next one. All right, bye now.